today. I'm finally fucking early today. I hope NoFace don't play no fucking games. It's too hot for this shit. Yo, it's hot as fuck today. Please do not let NoFace play a prank with me. I just want to shoot the show. It's hot. Shoot the show. That's it. I don't want no extra shit. Hey, yo, NoFace, what the fuck you doing out here, bro? You fixing the window or you painting?
Man, you won't believe what happened, bro.
Shit, what happened, bro?
NoFace Jr. locked me out.
He locked you out? Why he mad for? What's the problem?
He talking about the Migos broke up.
The Migos? I thought you were going to say he mad the crypto market crash.
He don't even got an Instagram, bro.
Ain't he only 7 years old, though?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, we gotta find a way to get up in here.
Yeah, we got to find something.
I'm about to tell him Paw Patrol in town or something.
I'm going to tell him something. NoFace Jr. open up. The Migos back together. It's a publicity stunt.
Yeah, bro, come on.
We gotta shoot the show. Come on.
Alright, man, I'm about to go around back to see if I could get in or something,
Shit,
bro.
good luck, bro. I'm be back. We gotta shoot this show. Come on, NoFace Jr. Let's do this. Come on, NoFace Jr. Open the door. Hey, NoFace Jr. Finally, the Migos back together, bro. It's okay. It's alright. It was a publicity stunt, okay? Everything good now. Let's shoot this show. You good? Good.
Ooh, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the Nah I Mean Show. It's your favorite host, NoFace Rell.
And Shoot the Artist, know what I mean?
And this week we are back with a dope episode, so make sure y'all stay tuned in.
Another one.
And just to mention, as far as with the YouTube, make sure y'all go and subscribe. That's pretty much that. Now, as far as our topics, we're going to jump right into something nice and juicy. Now, what's some reasons why a man won't get in a relationship with a lady that he's into?
Oh, that is a multi-layered question because it's different reasons on different levels.
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, the reason why I won't date the shorty I'm into, you know, I might feel like, damn, like, is she really for me? Or I'm just on the schedule, you know, am I just part of the rotation? You know, I could be really into her, but she got 4 or 5 other dudes that's into her too. She could just be having fun. She may not take me as seriously as I take her.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so if I'm really into her, I need to know that I'm like one of one or one of two. You feel me? I can deal with 2. You feel me? Because sometimes, you know, I'll be having another one on the side. But if it's like 3, 4, 9, I'm not gonna be part of your rotation.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes you might like a female, but she's not feeding your soul the right way, and she's not peaceful as you would like her to be. But you might like her, but she bring this toxic attitude or energy.
Or she just, like you said, she not beneficial. She not feeding your soul. She just draining your soul.
Yeah.
You feel me? You thinking it's love? Nah, she a succubus.
Yeah, so that's a good reason right there. What's some other reasons you feel like other guys may not? I know you're speaking from your perspective.
I mean, I feel like some guys may feel like they not that girl in that girl's league, or they feel like they not worthy enough, or they may feel like, well, they might think she materialistic, or they don't have enough money to date this person. Because, you know, when it comes to dating, different people got different types of lifestyles and standards. And if you can't meet that and match that up, it's going to be problems. So most guys, I think, try to avoid being put in that predicament. Because relationships and dating is expensive.
Yeah, that's a fact. I also feel like for some guys, you know, they might have that good girl that they're talking to. They like them and stuff. But they honestly are not ready themselves, you know, like they still want to go out there and play and mingle with different females and stuff, and
that's a fact.
Kind of put that shorty to the side and like, hey, I'm not gonna hurt your heart because, you know, I'm out here still doing me, but
like, you got a place in my heart. You feel me? I'm not gonna hurt your heart, but you got a place in there while I'm out here chasing the other one. you know.
Now, would you not date a female if she don't know how to cook?
Nah, that's not mandatory. Cause we could both learn how to cook together. Shit, we could cook together, put a meal together. We both gonna eat, right? You don't know how to cook. Listen, we're gonna grab the cookbook, get the ingredients, and try our best to make whatever the hell meal is on that page.
Alright, so I definitely dig that. Yeah, now we gonna go back into the 2000s for you. Now what was your first cell phone you had when you was growing up, if you could remember?
My first cell phone was, I don't know if y'all noticed, but it was a little purple phone or some shit. It was called a Firefly, and it had 3 buttons on it. It had, you could either call mom, dad, or home on there. You feel me? That's the only 3 places you could call. Other than that, that was it. That was all that was for. A little phone, it was like this big.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was called Firefly. Just with 3 numbers on it. That's it. That was my first phone, and I had that for like maybe 6 months to a year. I didn't really like this shit. I was like, what the hell? There's no screen. There's no game. What, I got it like 2004 or 2005 or something. And that's when smartphones just came out.
Yeah. When I was younger, my first phone was like one of them Nokia phones.
Yeah.
Screen looked like the size of like 2 fingernails put together. And it's like that same color as like a calculator.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So it wasn't really...
It wasn't a flip, right?
No, it wasn't a flip. It was just some small phone.
Where you had to press the button 3 times to get the right letter?
Yes. And it had like 3 corny games on there, like the block games and Tetris. That was horrible. But some other phones in the 2000s was like remember the Razr?
Yeah.
The Motorola Razr?
That shit was fire. The Sidekick.
Yeah, the T-Mobile Sidekick. I seen Drake recently talking about he had a Sidekick. And that's the phone that he's currently using. And you know that phone is so outdated. I don't see how.
I mean, unless the company made him a new version just for Drake.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Also, the Blackberries used to be popping.
Yeah,
so.
I remember the Blackberry. Remember the Blackberry Pearl?
Yeah, with the little thing where you could.
It's like a scroll.
Yeah, a little scroll ball in there. That was revolutionary at that time.
Remember the Boost Mobile?
Where you at? The chirps?
Yeah, the chirps.
Those was fire.
And then you hold on to the volume button and they play like a tune or something like that.
They had the flip one and then the non-flip one. And you just chirp like, yo, where you at?
Yeah, that's a fact.
It. They was trying to really combine beepers and cell phones with that. You feel me? Because that's like a beeper feature, but you can't talk on a beeper.
But yeah, shout out to all them phones, you know, the innovative way. Now look at now we could record a whole podcast with a phone. So
yeah.
Shout out to that. So we're going to get straight into the topics with y'all after that. So you seen that Quavo and Takeoff, they recently dropped a new song called Hotel Lobby on Friday.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't get to listen to it though yet.
Now the whole speculation on the Migos breaking up with Offset getting unfollowed, as far as Cardi B unfollowing them as well, Quavo and Takeoff. So this is definitely looking a little bit strange.
And I feel like it's a publicity stunt, honestly, because up until now, the Migos been doing good so far. But you know how this publicity game is. First, the rumor came out that they was breaking up. Then they drop a song. Now people about to go and rush that song, listen to it to see if it's gonna be some shots taken at Offset or Cardi. We don't know what's gonna go down. We don't know what's happening, you know. So it's only time can tell. But if they really did broke up, that's sad. Like they're supposed to be the symbol of unity. You feel me? They're supposed to be on that Earth, Wind and Fire shit where they just get old as hell together.
Yeah, and they family too.
Yeah, they also blood related.
So that's the funny thing. But in other news, we seen that little Meech allegedly stole some luxury watches out in Miami, Florida.
What the hell?
And I'm guessing he didn't pay back, I guess, the $250,000 that he was supposed to pay. And he's getting charged with like a felony for this. And I'm seeing that he got bailed out by his co-star, Da Vinci. which paid a $1.4 million bond. And they're saying he could possibly face up to 60 years. And
even though they paid the bond already?
Well, that's just to get him out of jail. He still has to go in front of the judge and stuff like that and go through trial.
God.
So that would just be crazy, just seeing that Big Meech is already locked up. Well, it would be crazy to see
Lil Meech get locked up too.
Yeah.
It's like you could continue in that horrible cycle.
Yeah, so that's horrible. Some good news though. We seeing that a Senate bill has been passed called Rap Music on Trial. And the bill will restrict use of rap lyrics in criminal cases in New York State. And the bill was pushed by Jay-Z and Meek Mill. They recently just passed that. So
basically, if rappers can't get prosecuted based on their lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Because that's how freaking Gunna and Young Thug got caught up. You feel me? Because they, district attorney, I don't know what her name was or whatever. She basically said, yes, we used the lyrics to indict them, but also, they didn't indict Jack Harlow because, they were scared of the system. So, we're going to see what happens with that. I'm happy they passed that law, though. Nobody can get prosecuted no more based off of their lyrics.
Yeah, that's true. So we seen recently Notorious B.I.G. 50th birthday.
It was yesterday.
Yep, it was yesterday, and it was celebrated. And shout out to all the people that was in the attendance, his daughter, his widow, and just a lot of other people that was in that same orbit with B.I.G. So shout out to that. It was celebrated, I believe, at the Empire State Building.
Yeah, also New York City, they had this promotion where they was giving out 5,000 Biggie Smalls Metro cards.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
If anybody was able to snag get their hands on that, that's going to be a valuable collectible next 10, 20 years from now, So if you got one, hold on to it tight, put it in a binder, folder, get it laminated, all that, because it's going down.
Baby. Shout out to him, man. Rest in peace.
That's a legend.
So we seeing with Rajon Rondo, a basketball player, if y'all don't know, he allegedly pulled a gun on his son's mother while his kids witnessed it. And we seeing a lot of situations as far as like with these athletes where they start to get a little further in their career and they start to get stressed or whatever it is, and they end up in situations like this. So I didn't hear too much more news on that. Not sure if he was arrested, but I'm just hoping situations like this don't happen.
Yeah, I hope he get better, because you never know what's going on inside people's minds, and you also don't know what's going on inside people's houses. Maybe his children's mother provoked him to that point. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
Or he might have a mental instability. You never know.
Exactly. But with the news and stuff, the media,
they're always going to twist it to try and make the man look bad.
Yeah, exactly.
The society we live in cater to women. Oh my God, you hurt a woman? You're horrible.
Yeah.
Even if she was the one beating on you, just like the situation with Johnny Depp and his ex-wife.
Yeah.
She was beating on him. But they'd be quick to try to say, oh, he put his hands on her. No.
Yeah, so that's just a horrible situation right there.
Horrible.
Now we seen with the NBA Finals coming to near with only 4 teams left in the entire playoffs. And it's just looking like we gonna start with our predictions. For me, it's looking like the Warriors is gonna be possibly taking the chip. So yeah, I said it here first. So if they get that chip, this is where you heard it at.
What's the other teams that's in the finals?
So right now we got the conference finals, and we got the Celtics versus the Heat.
Okay.
Then we got the Warriors.
I think I'm gonna go with the Heat. I feel like the Heat been bringing heat this season. So
yeah, it definitely been going hard.
They definitely got a good chance of taking the finals. So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah. So shout out to that. We seeing some other news, and I always hate to share news like this, but we seeing with the monkeypox.
Oh.
And I'm hearing a rumor about something with the monkeypox, and it's like some type of virus. And
right now it's out. It's primarily out in the UK, you know, and it's like less than 100 or less than 1,000 cases. And they saying it can be potentially like the new age smallpox. You know, that was a disease that went down. I don't know what decade, whether it was the 80s or the 90s, but it was a smallpox breakout pandemic here in the U.S. So, you know, we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, it don't come over here. Hopefully, they could fix it, or they try to make that the new corona. Like, yeah, corona is out here, but if you go to different countries, they got their own disease. You feel me? That's popping off.
Yeah,
that's going
true.
crazy. You know, it's like the Zika virus and all them other shits.
yeah. So before we get into the crypto talk with Shoot the Artist, I'm seeing a rumor that I read recently. It's saying Elon Musk is coming under some fire. A SpaceX attendant said that Musk exposed himself and propositioned her for sex. And documents show the company paid $250,000 for her silence, so she won't say anything.
Oh my God.
And you know, no matter how big you are or how much money you got, you can't just do whatever you
shit
want.
like that. You feel me? It's one thing if she came on to him and you know she's attracted, but you over here trying to solicit her into having sex with you. Like, nah, bro, you supposed to be a billionaire, lead by example, bro.
Yeah.
You acting like you a simp, like you out here and does this. Don't you got like a wife and kids?
Yeah, so
yeah, you wildin'.
So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that.
$250,000 for the silence. That's a bag right there.
Well, they didn't keep her silent, obviously. So
that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that's just the crazy situation.
That is crazy.
But we gonna get right into it. With crypto talk.
Listen, y'all. It's every week I'm bringing y'all the newest things that's going on in the crypto world. You know. This crypto talk, you know, it's kind of sad, but with the sadness comes innovation, you know. Let's get into it. So, last week, for my people that's in the cryptocurrency community, y'all know we had a big ass market crash. Like, the crypto market literally crashed. Over $400 billion disappeared. 400 billion, not million, billion. Disappeared from the crypto market. The main causes, well, due to hacks. So the first thing we'll get into, you know, Ethereum co-founder, you know, his name is Vitalik Buterin, right? He wants the Terra Luna holders to be compensated after the coin crash. So for you guys that's not familiar with Terra and Luna, you know, those are two sister stable coins, you know. So a stable coin is basically a coin that has the equivalent value to the US dollar. You know, so it never goes up, it never goes down. So it's basically something you can hold your money into. You know, it has the same amount of value. You know, it's not what's the word? It's not volatile. You know, so the stable coin got knocked off its dollar peg and went to 1 cent because the whole currency, the crypto community within that coin, it crashed. You know? And on top of that, Terra, they had a Bitcoin reserve of over 3.5 billion. The Bitcoin reserve was just in case something like this happened for them to use that money to rebuild their infrastructure. Come to find out, that $3.5 billion in reserves, poof, disappeared. Where did it go? So not only did they lose X amount of $1 billion for the actual coin and the investors that's holding into it, they reserves disappeared for that too. That right there, I don't know, that's dangerous. And mind you, for people here in the US, we use something called USDC. You know, that's the United States dollar coin. Now, the other stable coin is USDT. That's something that people in other countries use to try to use something that's similar to the US dollar. You know? Also, in Miami, we got this giant $60 million mansion called the Billionaire's Bunker. And they just now started accepting mortgage payments, or you could run out of space in there for some Bitcoin, you know? So if you got a couple Bitcoin, you want to have a good time, you could go to the Billionaire's Bunker in Miami. And rent a room or something, So going back to Terra, because the Terra Luna thing, that's a big, they're a big chunk of why the broader market happened. So before I get to the next topic about the founders, what happened was after the Terra Luna thing popped off and it crashed, it literally set off a wildfire of people just selling huge amount of their cryptocurrency. First it started off with Terra and Luna, but then it spread off to other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, freaking XRP. It's all different types of crypto, and the crypto market got hit. Everyone just started selling it. It's like it's seller's season. So with everybody selling, that's how we lost that $400 billion of equity that was in the market. It's gone. Either people lost it because the prices went down, or people sold and they took that money out of the market. So the Terra Luna founders, what they want to do, they want to start another blockchain cryptocurrency from the ashes of the Terra Luna thing. I don't know about y'all, but I already don't trust them. You feel me? And mind you, one of the co-founders' his name is Do Kwon. And I read a survey post saying that 95% of the Terra Luna holders are against him trying to start a whole new blockchain, and that he should focus on fixing the one that he already has because it already has an ecosystem. So for people who still are getting into cryptocurrency, right? I'm about to break it down and give y'all a little history of cryptocurrency. So in the last 100 years with the stock market, right? We've had 4 big resets, where the market crashed, it tanked, and it recovered. Bitcoin only been out for 12 years, and it already has 5 crashes, where the whole crypto market crashed, And in total, if you add up all those crashes, over $1 trillion has been gone in the crypto market since crypto came. So the first reset, the first crash was in 2014, and the crypto market lost $500 million. You said, mind you, the crypto market was still young. It really came out 2009. So by the time 2014 came on, that's still the early investors. But somebody is still prone to hack. It's not all these security measures. It's still a new thing. Nobody knows about it. The second one went down to 2016, where the market lost $600 million worth of Ethereum. But today that's worth $8 billion. They lost it due to a hacker. The hacker hacked the Ethereum network because at the time, Ethereum was like the second biggest cryptocurrency. Well, it's still the second biggest cryptocurrency compared to Bitcoin. But the hackers took $60 million back in 2016. Today, that $60 million they took is worth $8 billion. So that's $8 billion that's just going out the market. You feel me? So then the next one, the third one, was 2018. You feel me? And that's basically the ICO bubble pop. You feel me? So basically what an ICO is, it's initial coin offering. Just like stocks, they have their IPO, initial public offering. The ICO is the initial coin offering. That's when investors could come in, buy the different coins to help fund the project, to help fund the cryptocurrency. So leading up to this point in 2018, people was just dropping their own coins like it was nothing. I dropped this coin, I got the dumb coin, I got the cool coin, I got this coin, I got this coin. So many people was dropping a new coin that was a bubble, it popped. And shit reset. Things went back down to zero because everyone was just bugging, losing their mind. But basically what had happened was people spent a lot of their money on these junk crypto coins. A lot of them crypto coins that was around back there, they're not here no more. And over $700 million was lost in these junk coins. That's worth nothing today. So that's what happened. It was a bubble pop, and all them trash coins went down to zero. They had no utility. They wasn't doing nothing. It was just a coin that was out there. This is one thing, okay, I'm making this coin to help this specific problem, or it's just for payments, or it's just to help the earth. But these coins didn't have no value. You couldn't buy nothing with them. They just there. You just holding them. So a lot of people lost their money. Now the fourth one, as we all may know, this is the one that we all experience, but a lot of us still not in the crypto market. It was 2020, y'all. March 2020. 40% of the crypto market disappeared in less than a week. As soon as the pandemic hit, the crypto market disappeared. But not only did the crypto market go down, you feel me? Like other times when there was a crash, only the crypto market got affected. This time in 2020, all financial markets got hit. So you got Forex getting hit, you got the stock market getting hit, you got the foreign stock market getting hit, crypto getting hit all across the world. So 2020 was really the global financial reset for everything. But even now, the fifth one happened last week. Between May 7th and May 12th, over $56 billion was disappeared in thin air, just gone. And that's really because of the Terra Luna situation. You feel me? That made all that money disappear. It started off with them, and everyone else just started selling. So even though right now, as I'm reporting this, only $56 billion have been lost, it's experts speculating that the sell-off could deepen to where these cryptocurrencies keep going to, most of them might be hitting zero by the end of the year, but the ones that's with real utility, that's got real use cases, they're going to go up to the moon. So, but with the crypto market going down because of this Terra Luna shit, it also made the stock market go down. So everything is for the low right now. And what I like to advise people is buy the dip. I'm not a financial advisor, but I know I like to buy things for the low. What's the main rule in capitalism? Buy low, sell high. So you better start buying low. You got a $50, $100, invest that. Keep it there for the next 10 years. You don't know what's going to happen. If it go to zero, fuck it. If it go past that $100 mark, you good. It could go up to $300. I know I'll be alright. You know? And that's today's crypto talk, y'all. You know, do y'all history, do y'all research, go learn about it, see what y'all can get into. Know what I mean?
So shout out to Shoot on the crypto talk this week. He gave y'all a little bit of history if y'all don't even know where it started from, just to give y'all a breakdown. Like he said though, buy low, man. But we seeing on this week, we got our crime filters for the week. And who we gonna give them to? But then some fools, some idiots, people doing the wrong thing. So our first man is gonna be the guy who he's actually been sentenced to 17 years in prison for basically directing fentanyl-laced pills to Mac Miller.
Oh,
and he's the reason why Mac Miller's not here today.
Shit.
So give him the crime filter of the week.
Yeah, big crime filter.
Also, remember that guy that ran up on the stage and tried to run on
Jay Chappelle?
Yep. So he's recently been charged with attempted murder on that. So give him a crime filter.
Yeah, give him the crime filter. Like, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
And I'm glad that Dave Chappelle's built how he is, because Dave Chappelle didn't fall to the ground. It's just, he tackled him, he hit him, but it's like he spunked off and bounced off. Dave Chappelle hit the ground type shit. So that's good. I'm glad Dave Chappelle not hurt. But now it's like, it really was Will Smith setting this precedent to make people feel bold enough to do that. Like, damn, Will. Like, on top of you losing all your deals, your wife is bugging. Now you done subconsciously started a trend that's going on where people want to run up on stage on a comedian. Like, I saw this one video. The person in the crowd was like, "Oh, I Will Smith smack the shit out you right now." The comedian was like, "Yeah, okay, you could try it." As soon as the person tried to run up on the stage, the comedian pulled the strap out. It was like, yeah, what?
Yeah.
And then the person ran and left out the building. He was like, "Not today." And it's like, it's crazy because comedy used to be one of the safe spaces where freedom of speech really applied. Like, you could say whatever, and it's funny. People coming there for a good time, they're coming to laugh. Now, you have comedy shows with these miserable ass people. Now you say anything to them, you're like, oh, now they might try to kill you.
Yeah.
Why even come out to a comedy club if you don't be roasted? And then on top of that, dress well.
Yeah.
You feel me? Make sure you popping. You good. Because now if they make a joke about your clothes, like, okay, cool. You should be able to take a joke if you're going to a comedy club. Because it don't matter if you're in the front row or the back row. If they see you noticeable, they might crack a joke on you. And if they do, you should look at it as, oh, I got some 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Got a little recognition. But yeah, we seeing other news. We seeing with Rick Ross. He hosts his first annual classic car and bike show.
Wow.
On his estate. And it just was a lot of different cars out there, and you just be looking like, yo, Rick Ross is really at peace right now with himself and doing just whatever he like to do and stuff. So shout out to Rick Ross on his first annual car show.
That's right.
In other news, we seen with Chris Brown, he lands a multi-year residence at Las Vegas.
What?
At Dre's nightclub. So if y'all want to see Chris Brown, you ain't gotta wait for him to be on tour or come to your town or stuff. He right there in Las Vegas.
At Dre's nightclub?
Yeah, and he gonna be doing some shows there for some years to come, just like how Usher did.
Word, that's fire.
Other news also with Chris Brown, he coming under
some attack.
Yeah, some attack a little bit on Twitter, because he recently shout out to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky for the baby boy that was born.
Man.
And he basically just sent out his congratulations, whatever, but some people is saying he's a clown for that, and
saying he's fake or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like, why even reach out?
Yeah.
What's the point? Like,
yeah.
I never heard of Chris Brown and A$AP Rocky being buddy.
Yes.
You feel me? I don't even think they got a song together. If they do, I ain't hear it.
So it's just like that type of situation, even though it's been a while since that whole situation with Rihanna and Chris Brown went down.
Yeah.
But it still was like...
It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, so, but it's still, you know, real hurtful for Rihanna, and
yeah.
So he was better off with not saying nothing at all.
Yeah, that's a fact. Now that baby about to go through some unnecessary stress.
Yeah.
Off that comment.
Yeah. So, we just speaking hypothetically here. So if you was able to get any animal to be your pet, and you know they obey your commands, they're not gonna kill you, nothing, what animal would it be?
And it can't, like, it won't kill me?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Because all animals are dangerous.
Yeah.
An iguana?
Iguana?
Yeah, or a chameleon. Like a chameleon. Because a parrot? Parrots, no, parrots.
I mean, people get parrots.
I don't know. I mean, I would... a dog could kill you. You feel me? I love dogs. Yeah, that's it. Everything else I'm thinking about could kill me. Like a Komodo dragon could kill me. If it bite me and that poison hit me, I can't take care of no monkey, no primate, chimpanzee, none of them shit.
But what if they listen to you? You know, like.
Now if they listen, then yeah, I want me a pet gorilla or something. You feel me?
I probably want like a pet kangaroo or something, you know, like you just be sitting here watching TV with me chilling.
You know, or a koala.
A koala bear.
Yeah, or a pet cheetah. Like if it's listening, I'm like, yo, come here, and then I could ride it and go places. They
Word.
strong.
That was just a funny topic to get into. But today we gonna be getting into the Black Man Vince segment. And on today's Black Man Vince segment, we're gonna be talking about breaking the bad habits. Now, breaking the bad habits sometimes take a while to get it right. But we're gonna give you some tips today on to further that success for you breaking the habit. So with number 1, prepare yourself to be discomfort. That means you're gonna be very uncomfortable on changing that bad habit because you're so used to doing it. And whether your goal is weight loss, better nutrition, financial, or another lifestyle preparation, it's going to be uncomfortable. So make sure you be prepared for that. With number 2, create a game plan. To start a new habit or change a bad one, you must have a game plan. You want to be able to track your progress as well as your challenges. And set some goals with some dates and just have like a little, you know, just look at every week and see how you're doing and have that game plan. Number 3, this one is serious because, you know, some people like to take a little bit more of a bite than they can chew. Set realistic goals. People often can take on more than they can handle, and we all want $1 million. But if you start incremental, like, hey, I want to get $1,000 this week. It might not get you to $1 million as quick as you want, but if you just do it over time, hey, you might reach there.
That's a fact.
And number 5, it goes back to number 4 pretty much. You gotta recognize it's a journey, and you gotta know that sometimes, like, if you keep unhealthy foods out your fridge and cabinets, and you want to save more money and buy less of things, it's more like your access. And studies showing breaking habits could usually take 21 days, but really like 90 days to make it permanent.
Yeah.
And your whole lifestyle change. So make sure y'all just go clear with these tips right here, and make sure y'all do it right. It's your boy NoFace Rell.
It's your boy Shoot the Artist.
It's been a dope episode, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Google us. You know we the top result. Nah, I mean.